Yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy Kai or FreezingPoint here, and today I will be doing a thumbnail tutorial on how to make well, there we go, I just said it. I'll be showing you guys how to make Minecraft thumbnails, especially renders, because I had a lot of comments on my previous tutorial saying it wasn't good enough or I wasn't giving enough information, and I'm really sorry about that. I was really tired that night, and I know that's not a really good excuse, but I will make it up to you guys, and I will show you guys how to make renders and how to make thumbnails as well. So this will be like a two-part video. If you guys, I don't know if it might be a two-part video, but yeah. First things first, all the sites, all the softwares I'm going to be using are going to be on the screen right now. Also, they're going to be in the description below. Download links if you guys want to go and get them. If you guys want to waste your money on rigs, go right ahead. Alright, first things first, we're going to go into C4D. This is the vein Lightroom. My friend gave it to me. I'll try and link it down, but if it doesn't happen, just go online and search up Lightrooms and you can find good Lightrooms as well. I will link down other alternatives, different Lightrooms that you guys can find. So this is what we're going to be working on, the first part, the text. So this is how the text looks like. Not really that special, but I kind of put my own twist into it and add like extra layers. So how we're going to do that is let's push this up here. And what you want to do is grab onto this, just click on this and shift and click on that so it captures the whole part. And what you want to do is make sure it's on this square, not on this, just on the square, and then this, pull it up. Oh, my bad. Wait, I'm going to grab this one as well. Pull this up, take it out of the picture, and now you have a clean sheet here. What you want to do here is go into mode text. You have your text here. Okay, so you have your text here. You can click on this and something like object, go on text and write anything down. We're gonna put down Sky Wars. So sky. Let's finish the sky first, sky part first. So what you want to do is you can go into fonts, and the fonts link will also be in the description below if you guys want to use the fonts I use. And we're gonna stick with I like the style, so I'm gonna link this font as well. The name is Style if you guys want to check it out. You double click on this and double click on this ball and right click on this ball here and go down into object, soft shadow, click on that, and then you can change the colors to whichever color you like. I'm gonna stick to yellowish orange. We're gonna keep that. It looks like gold. Gonna put that here, and that is just basically the text color like that. If you guys want to stick with that, you can do that, but what we can do is go here, warp, and actually wait a second, I'm just gonna quickly delete the other ones. It's kind of distracting. So we're gonna bring the warp into this text right under it, and as you can see, the text has been warped. Alright, now what we're gonna do is bring the tension a bit lower and push this a bit here. And now you can either pick this one or this one. I don't know, I personally prefer the upper one because it looks nice. Honestly, it looks nice, and I use it for most of my thumbnails. Now what you want to do is, now that you have your text here, make sure you always, whenever you're moving this, make sure you always click on this one as well. I don't know if you want to do it or not. I personally like to do that. And now we're gonna pick a spot for the text, so we're gonna keep it here. And if you want to move the text, always click on this rotation tool. So you have your text there, nice. And now can Control C and then drag out. Oh wait, sorry, Control C, and you have another text. Whoops. Control C. Okay, you have another text here, and as you can see, it's a totally different one. So what you want to do here is make this one go like that. Click on this and pick a different font. I don't know, you might want to pick a different font. It would look nice, I guess. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna close this in. As you can see, the font, the warp thing is kind of messed up, so we're gonna fix that. Go here, release attention again, and bring it a little bit to, wait, gonna bring it here a little. Gonna release the tension all the way, actually. That's much better. And if this doesn't make sense, just see what I'm doing slowly and just follow like which specific things I'm clicking on. Alright, now what you want to do is bring the text up. here, close this in, up here, and you might want to change the color, to be honest. We're gonna change it to what goes good with gold. I don't really know. Purple maybe? I don't know. Purple. And let's put that as purple. And maybe, and this, the depth thing, it just makes it thicker. If you guys want it to be thick or not, I don't know. A lot of people like thin text, but I prefer, I don't know. I don't mind, actually. I really don't mind how thick it is or how thin it is. But okay, so as you can see, we have our text here. And one more thing, if you're gonna use the vein Lightroom, I will link that in, don't worry about it. If you are using the vein Lightroom, make sure you go into the settings and just just change them to exact settings I'm changing them to. So just follow along, just take a screenshot of this or just pause the video here and just copy what I'm doing here. So yeah. Okay. So before we get into anything else, this is really important when you're making GFX. As you can see in files, click on this and you can save wherever you want. But I would suggest don't do what I'm doing because it's really cluttered. Make a separate folder for raw renders and just put it here. So we're gonna put it like, I don't know, random. That's gonna be there. And once it's saved, like not once it's saved, but once you put it in, click on this, and that's the fully completed version of your render. But here is just like a, no, whoops, not that, sorry. But this is like a test version, so what it would look like. All right, so that's nice. What we're gonna do now is double click on this and Control C. We have made a separate layer, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna close this. So we deleted that layer, and now as you see, we have the gold coming out. What you want to do here is, because if you do it like this, it would look kind of weird. Wait for it. See, you don't see the purple. To make the purple appear, we got to make, click on the first one, the gold, caps, and then fill it. And now as you can see the purple colors as well as the yellow or the gold. I don't know. At this point, I'm just going to stick with gold. So you have the gold showing. And now what you want to do is bring this down a little. Bring this down a little. And now it will look much better. Alright, so you have your text done. Wait a second, let me just quickly fix this one as well. I'm going to add a little darker shade to this. I'm sorry if I'm talking really loud. I'm going to bring this to a darker shade. Now what we're going to do we're going to do this exact same thing as we did to the wars sky part, or the wars part, sorry. Here, you got to go here, fill it, and you're going to bring that down. Alright, cool. And we're gonna have to change this to wars because they both can be sky. Wars. Alright, now let's get into the render part, the main part of this. I don't know, the text was kind of like a quick thing I want to get over with, so it'll be less confusing for you guys. Now what you want to do is open up your folder, and I normally put my graphics or like renders into C4D files. I have a separate file for that. We're going to go into main rigs, and I have all these rigs. Some of them are paid, some of them are free, but I'm going to link all the free ones if I can. Main rig I'm going to be using is HRB rig. It's free, it's amazing, it's not cheap, but like free. I don't know why I said cheap, but it's free and it's really helpful for beginners as well. I used to use a different rig before this, but I don't remember the name. Yeah, anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Alright, we have a skin here. Now what you want to do is you can look up tutorials on how to make renders with this rig or how to change stuff with this rig, because there are a lot of things you can do with this rig. We're going to change the skin first. So if you want to change the skin, you need to click on the rig first, the HRB thing, FMR, and click on this. Now we're going to pick a separate skin for this because I have a good skin in mind. I just need to find where it is, because I think I have a lot of skins that I have that's been cluttered and everything. I can't figure out. But I think it's somewhere here. I'm sorry guys, it's really messy. Nope, apparently it's not here. Wait, I think it's here. There we go. So we're gonna use this skin. As you can see, nice skin. And what we're gonna do here is go up here first. The cape, we're gonna click the cape out because I personally don't like the cape. And before you start out with the rig, make sure you open up mesh and go into layers. And the hidden, not the hidden, sorry, the body, click on this, unlock. Unlocking means you can extrude the parts. So what we're gonna do next is click on the body, click on extrude, and I'm mainly just gonna select the inner thing, inner skin, the skin part, and just right click extrude. And what I'm gonna do here is 2 and negative. So that just took the skin in a little. I like it like that. It looks kind of cool, but not by much, I think. Did I do it too much? I can't tell. It looks alright to me, to be honest. Anyway, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go into arms, extrude. Now the arm thing, I used to do the whole arm, but you guys don't have to do the whole arm. Just do this part. Honestly, that's all you need to do. Yeah, don't do the whole arm. It looks kind of weird now that I think about it, because I used to do the whole arm. So I'm not sticking with that style anymore. Just do one arm, or like one band, armband. That's all you need, or wristband, sorry. You want to go and click on, now if you want to capture like the whole thing, because I used to do it like this, particle block by like square by square, what you can do is click on select and get on ring selection or loop selection. Either way, it's the same thing, and I think it's the same. If it's not, please correct me on that one. Go back here, and now we're gonna go into the legs. So right leg, same thing. Oh, it's already done it for us. That's really cool. And now go on to the singular selection and get that and extrude, apply, and make sure you have the exact same settings here. Alright, we're gonna click on this leg and do the same thing here. Alright, so that part is done. What we're gonna do now is do the head layer. Now the head is a little how do I say this, a little tricky, but I think we can do this. So we're gonna click on this head, head mesh, get it here, and extrude. I'm gonna take out the inner skin because this is not needed, the skin part. I don't know why I always say inner skin, just the skin part. Just take the skin part out. Much easier that way. Alright, cool, because we already have a second layer of skin, so that would be kind of weird to have 2 layers of skin. Let's quickly take that out. And if you have selected on the hair part or the parts you want to extrude, just click on control and then left click. Simple. And now what you want to do is delete. Wait a second. Alright, now that is done, what you want to do is click on A, and then now you can extrude the whole body. Not the body, sorry, the entire thing. But before you do that, make sure that you avoid, how do I say this? You try and avoid extruding this part. Wait, if you go like this, control, and now we extrude. It looks better like this, because if we would have done that, we would have had that simple mistake where this and this would have been connected. If you guys don't know what I mean by that, it's like this. Wait. Here. See? This part. To avoid that, just do this, as I just did. Extrude that. Done. And then extrude this separately. Not a big deal. Same thing. Done. Here you go. And to finish this off, again, we gotta extrude the hat layer because it has to be separate, sadly. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna deselect the hair part. We don't want to select the hair because we're only focusing on the cap right now. I am gonna go into detail with this, and I'm gonna extrude this part as well separately. So we have here 2 again. Is 2 too much? No, it's fine. Okay, we gotta see, this is the problem here. We gotta control and right click this, left click, sorry, and we have that extrude, and wait a second. Whoops, kind of lazy here, my bad. Extrude again, and we're gonna put it to 1. That's okay. Even though people cannot even notice that much, it's all good. So now what you want to do is drag this back in here, and now it looks kind of nice. Alright, now that you have finished the hair and the whole body extrusion, what we can focus on now is, I guess we can just start off making the thumbnail. Alright, so what you want to do here is once you're done with this, close that, go back here. Now you don't have to do this, but just put it back on lock because you're not going to be using it anymore. And we're going to start making the poses. So we're going to put that arm here. A simple pose, a typical, Minecraft PvP pose. And yeah, just follow along and click on these lines or whatever you want to call these highlighted parts. We're going to keep this here, and you can move this in any way you want. The movements are free. Sometimes they're free, sometimes they're kind of fixed. So we're gonna, as you can see, the ankles are free to use or free to move. And yeah, and as same with the wrists. You can move this one as well. I made a tutorial on how to make renders with the HRB rig. You guys can use that too. I don't really know mine. It can be used either way. They're really helpful. And that's why I said this is a very simple and nice rig for beginners as well. Here we go. Here, what we're gonna do here is make sure you click on this and you can control the pupils and make it go this way. Pull it up a little. Here we go. And I'm not gonna add a mouthpiece right now because I'm gonna do that separately. So yeah, alright. So what I'm gonna do now is bring this text down. Simple. Now we have the text here. And now we bring the render up. Pull it back a little. And the render has to be bigger than the text. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shrink the text a little. The way we're gonna do that is, again, like we did in the beginning. Click on the first one, shift, and then left click all the way down here. That's all you need. Go here and then simply click on any side you want. Don't click on this because that's only going to focus on changing the height. This is going to change the size, and this is going to change the width. What you want to do is just click on the random space to bring the whole thing down, make it smaller, pull it up. Yeah, I think that's good. What I'm going to do is zoom in. And that looks about it. Alright, we're going to pull the arm out because it's going inside the text. We don't want that. And pull it out a little. Alright, we're going to need to switch the thing here. Alright. So we have something like this now. And what you're going to do now is just look how it looks. Simple and nothing too hard, I guess. Yeah. Pretty simple. Anyways, now what we're going to do is we're going to focus on some weapons. Now, I have had this issue before of people asking me where I'm getting specific rigs. Some of them are paid, some of them are not. I'm just going to be linking down the free rigs. So yeah, so I'm going to go into my sword rigs. Other rigs, you can find them yourself, like items like blocks and everything. I will link everything down. All these packs, I'll link them down in the description below. Right now I'm going to use this Nirvana pack. This kind of costed money. I don't know. I think it did. Alright, we're going to use this one because, well, the character has a purple skin. This is purple. I might as well use purple. Alright, okay. I'm going to have this here. We're going to have the sword in the other hand because this is not, there isn't any space here. There isn't much space left here, so we're going to put this sword here. And back. Alright. Have this go here. Pull his head down a little because it looks kind of weird. Alright, tilt it down a little. And I think it's about done. Wait. Alright, now that you're done with all this, what you can do is go into editor light and just copy this down. What I'm doing here is take a screenshot or pause the video, make sure you have ambience illumination on, and just start off by extruding it. Oh wait, before you do that, guys, you don't have to do this. I just like to do this. Go into camera, change this into 100, okay, and you zoom in. Changes like the view and everything, FOV. So let's go, click on that, and I'm going to be going into Photoshop and getting things set up here. So if you want to start up a new file, what you want to do is click on New. And I think this is the right size. I think this is the right size for a thumbnail. If it's not, I'm sorry. I'm not really good at this, I guess. Then you want to click on New or Duplicate. What you want to do is just close this one down. Don't need that. And just start up. So we're going to start fresh here. What you want to do is click on File. Since this is a Skywars thumbnail, we're going to click on Place. And we're going to go into my Photoshop folder. You should make a Photoshop folder. Trust me, it is really helpful. You can go into Screenshot Packs. And I'm going to be clicking on some of the Skywars maps I have here. These are paid, so I won't be sharing this one, but I think there's a separate Master Cakes that's free. I'll link that one in the description below. You guys can go get it. So we're going to get into solos, or sorry, no, ranked. I like ranked. The maps on ranked are really nice. We're going to click on, we're going to pick, I'm going to pick this one. All right, we're going to bring this here. Stretch it out. The way you stretch it out is just click on this and just wait for it. Click on this and then just click right in the middle, the circle here. And you can drag the tool out like this. And make sure you have shift. You're clicking on shift while you're dragging it out. Makes it even. Alright, we're going to put that there. And yeah. So what you want to do now is, you're going to open. And we're going to go back into the Photoshop file. As you can see, I have CC pack. Now these packs are private. Some of them are private. I don't know. Some of them are like free. So we're going to go into Saito pack and the 1K special. I'm going to link all these packs down in the description below. You guys can get it. All right, we're going to open those two up. And yep, okay. What you want to do here is go into, where's the pack? I mean, where's the light? Sorry. Now the pack. I think it's here. No, it's not here. Weird. Oh, color correction. There we go. You want to get this, C2, duplicate this into our main thumbnail right now, the one we're going to be working on, which is called Untitled 2. Here we go. We have it here. You can start. It's meaning that if you click on this, it'll change the color background and everything. So we don't need the Saito pack anymore. We're going to close that. We're going to go into the 1K special. And here we're going to go into A1. We need A1 only. And we're going to drag that into Untitled 2. And you drag it in by, I don't know, like, wait a second. You duplicate it into that. Alright, so now that we have it here, you want to go into Filter and Blur and give it a Gaussian blur. Not too much, maybe like, that's enough. That's more than enough. Alright, so we added a little Gaussian blur there. And this is something I do, but you don't have to do it. So we add black, a little bit of black in here, and bring it down a little. Overlay. And another layer. And now we add some white. I know it helps me out personally. I don't know why, but yeah, it just makes the render look cool. Better quality, I guess. My opinion. I don't know. You guys have your own opinion on this. It's all good. What you want to do now is go into place, and wherever you placed your render, go there. So we placed our render in raw renders, so it should be somewhere here, and there it is. So we have a render right here. What you want to do is click on the side, drag it out. We're gonna, like, you can put it in different different spots. I really don't mind. I'm gonna put it like right here. Right here. All right. And once it's maxed out, now this is something you might want to do. I used to do this before as well. I used to keep my render very small and to the point you can see the whole body, the whole text. But sometimes it's nice to just, you know, max it out, make it look as if it's like overlapping, like overtaking the thumbnail itself, the background. So now what you want to do is right click, duplicate, and go into filters again, filter gallery. And make sure you're on stylize, I guess, and glowing edges. Copy this down. Follow just, yeah, take notes of this. Done, and go into eraser tool, opacity to 31 or 30. I don't really know mine. Click on this 3 times or twice. There we go. Done, and go into normal. color dodge. It kind of makes the render look nice. So I guess, yeah, gonna click on this, control and click on this, E, control E. It just brings it together, merges them together, and click on the render, right click, blend options. Now you can do this too. Inner glow, go here and color dodge on that. It makes it look really nice, not gonna lie. And go into that. I don't know how to pronounce that, Satan. I think I pronounced it right. I'm sorry, it's really embarrassing. Alright, we're gonna go into this, blend mode, and overlay, bring it down. That's gonna be okay. Let's just make it a little darker because we're gonna make it really light. Color overlay, we're gonna go here, and I said we're gonna make it light. We are gonna make it light. Overlay on that. Alright, wait a second, let me pick a darker color. Alright, that looks good. And now we're gonna add some gradients to it and overlay on that as well. Now what you're gonna do is bring this a little down and bring this a little lower. Gonna make it a little bit darker. And don't worry about the text. If the text look a bit darker, you can always fix that. Now we're done with that. We are gonna go focus on the text more. So I'm still clicking on this. Don't open on another like separate. Don't open another file here. Just close that. Don't need that. Just pick the magic wand tool and click on this. Only click on the purple part of this text. So make sure you're getting all the purple sides. Make sure you get all the sides because if you don't get the sides, then it will look weird. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. I do apologize, but my English isn't the best. It wasn't my first language, so yeah. If I do struggle here and there with my language, I do apologize. And yeah, or my vocabulary. I'm really sorry. Now what you want to do is once you have all that, go into edit, copy, paste, and it has a separate, open the separate file here. What you want to do is right click on that, blend options, go into inner glow, add that in, and go into this bevel and emboss. And now what you want to do here is, this is the fun part, you can either change them to any of these styles, your choice. I'm gonna personally pick this style. Wait, was it? No, sorry, wrong one. There we go. This one? No. This one. All right. So now what you want to do is bring this a little out. It's a nice coloring, shading to it, so it shows that the light is coming from that side, this side. So I'm gonna keep that there, and I'm gonna add a little bit of this into this. Satin. I don't know if it's Satin or Satan. If I swear to God, I'm calling it Satan. That'll be so embarrassing. Uh, Satan. Oh my God. You know what? I'm just gonna this tool. Click on this and copy this down. We're gonna go into color overlay. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I know. Go here and overlay on this. Makes it look nice. Not gonna lie. Makes it look really nice. And once that's done, go into this, gradients, and we might change the angle here. That would look much better. And if you guys want to change this around and mess around with this, go right ahead, man. That's really fun to just get different views of the text. So, excuse me. We're gonna pick. Alright, I'm going to stick with this one, honestly. I kind of like it. Now what we're going to do is add a drop shadow to it. I don't know, should we? No, let's not add a drop shadow to it. Never mind. We're gonna skip the drop shadow part. What you want to do is go back here, and now we're going to focus on the sky part. Now this might be tricky because it's with the skin, so we got to try and avoid clicking anywhere outside of this. Okay, get that. Make sure you get this one as well. Don't skip out on those because they're really important as well. And I think that's about it. Okay. Copy and paste. Now what you want to do here is do the same thing that we did before. Go into this and wait a second. I'm gonna stick with this one here. So we're gonna keep that, and we're gonna go into inner glow. Same thing there, or not? Yeah, same thing. And we're gonna put that in here. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't know the name of it, and it's gonna be pretty embarrassing if I try and pronounce it. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, then bring it here, and that looks about it. No, let's actually just go back. So that's about it for the text, and add a little drop shadow. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, keep a drop shadow on that, and that is about it. So yeah, you have your text there. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go up here, and as you can see, the sword, it looks nice, but it's not standing out. Now if you want to make it stand out, what we're gonna do is go here and go into the paintbrush tool, zoom in by clicking on Alt and your scroll wheel, and bring this down a little. Just go over this, go over the sword, and now you can either do color dodge, or this. I don't know, this wouldn't, linear dodge wouldn't do much, but color dodge is good, or overlay, or what you can do better. Yeah, that's all I got right now. Actually, wait a second, you might want to go here, go back, and bring this opacity up, and just zoom in the eyes. And I don't know if you guys know how to do the eyes. I'm not really good at making the eyes, but I think there are packs for this. Yeah, there are probably packs for this. So I don't know, if you don't have to watch this part if you guys want to. If you want to, just go right ahead. If you don't want to, then yeah, it's going to be really confusing, to be honest. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at making the eyes. But it's something like that, I guess. So yeah. Once you're done with this, what you want to do is go into Files, Save As, and save it anywhere you want. Make sure it's in JPEG. And yeah, we're gonna name it Sky Test. And yeah, that's it. Just save it, and it's already done. Alright guys, that's all I had for today's video. If you all did enjoy, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions for me, comment down in this comment section below, and I will be sure to reply to all the questions, or I will try to. But yeah, all the links for the tools, softwares, anything you might need for this will be in the description below, so feel free to use that. And yeah, hopefully you all had a good day, and hopefully this tutorial helped you guys. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, have a good day.